If you want to learn to muscle up, you've come to the right place. So the muscle up, it's a complex exercise, but it can be definitely done. If you learn the basics first and get very good at the basics, you'll be able to quite easily nail the muscle up once you've got that base level of strength. So step number one is you need to nail the pull-up as well as the dip, all right? In my personal opinion, with the pull-up, you need to be doing them, obviously you need to be doing them overhand, the pronated grip, because it's gonna be, if you're doing underhand or neutral, that's not specific to the muscle up. You don't do them underhand, you do them overhand. In my personal opinion, you need to be doing weighted pull-ups. The reason being is once you've got an explosive pull, muscle-ups will be a lot easier, all right? So when I learned my first muscle-up, I was doing weighted pull-ups with, I think it was around 20 to 25 kilos around my waist. That built a foundation of strength. I remember then bodyweight pull-ups will then feel really explosive, and that's the goal with the bodyweight pull-up. If you can't do normal bodyweight pull-ups first, you need to build up the strength to do them first. You know, ideally you want to be doing 8 to 10 reps of just a bodyweight pull-up before you even look to do weighted ones. So once you've nailed the weighted pull-up, you're going to then make sure that you can do explosive bodyweight pull-ups. Like so. As you can see, I was bringing my chest to the bar rather than just my chin above the bar, and that's really going to help me then be able to transition over into that muscle up. So moving on to the dip, I think the dip is less important for the muscle up in my opinion. If you've got an explosive pull up, you should be able to push yourself up above that bar. I think as long as you can do 10 to 12 bodyweight dips with the straight bar or the parallel bars, in my opinion, that's all you need to learn the muscle up. So moving on to technique with the muscle up. So once you've got that foundation of strength, you shouldn't really find, you know you've got the strength, it's just learning the technique at that point. So the biggest thing is, like I said, is the explosive pull from the bottom. So all you're going to practice is, what you're looking for is you're going to look for a slight forward swing. As you come back, I want you to kick your knees up. So both your knees are going to kick up, and you're pulling down rather than so you're not pulling necessarily to your chin. You're going to it's like a pull and a push. So you kind of like a straight arm pull down, you're coming down as explosively as you can. So you're kicking your knees towards your hands. So it's that movement, all right? So you practice first of all, swing, there. Okay, it's a bit hard with this wall, but there. Okay, so you need to practice that a good few times, and then it's a case of the transition. So with the transition, you want to make sure that you're close to the bar. Obviously, if I arc around too far, I'm not going to be able to transition over. So I need to be close to the bar. You need to think, throw yourself over that bar. So you want to throw your chest into that bar, all right? Once you've done that, it's just dip it up, all right? So I'll put it all together. So there, swing, transition, dip, and I'm up. Okay? So I'm going to go over some common mistakes now with the muscle up. To be honest with you, in my opinion, the majority of the mistakes is that just you're not strong enough yet for a muscle up. The biggest one is obviously getting stuck at the bottom. So most people can, once they can transition over, they can usually push themselves back up. The case is usually they'll come up to the bar, they don't have an explosive pull, and all they'll do is they can't quite get there themselves over, all right? Reason being is because they don't have a strong enough pull from that bottom part. So if that is you, work on your weighted pull-ups. It may be that, you're doing a body weight pull-up with 25 kilos around you, but maybe you're heavier. I personally weigh, well, at the time when I was doing it, I was weighing about 83 kilos. Now I'm about 89 kilos, but the point is obviously if you're heavier, you're going to need to potentially strip a lot of body fat, or a bit of body fat, if you'll be able to be lighter as a whole, all right? Or get a stronger weighted pull-up to accommodate for that, all right? Other big mistake then is, so I would say when you get stuck at the bottom like that, and you can't transition over, you're not explosive enough and you're too close to the bar, you're doing a vertical pull, you need to arc a little bit, but then you'll get the other extreme where people will arc too far out and you're never going to get it that way neither. So again, I'll show you an example which will be extreme. They'll come through, and they're just way too far away. So even if I try and transition over, you know, I can't get there because I'm too far away from the bar in the first place. So it's about efficiency of movement. You need a little bit of an arc, but not to the point where your arms are out straight, all right? And that's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see more bodyweight training style stuff, let me know. I'm not massively advanced at bodyweight training. I can't do planche, I can't do handstand push-ups, things like that. But I can do muscle-ups, I can do the basics. So if that's something that interests you, please comment below. Also, I'm relatively new to YouTube, so if you could please subscribe down below, like the video, comment, do your usual things. It would be massively, massively supportive for me, and I would appreciate it a lot. So thank you, guys. Peace out. And then that's it, guys. Once you've nailed one, getting more is a lot easier. You'll find that actually the second muscle up is easier than your first, because you'll come down with a bit of momentum and you can swing back up. So that's the biggest thing. Obviously, you can progress then into more advanced moves. You can do weighted muscle ups. You can do loads of different things with it. It's just a case of having fun with it then.